So besties, Maria did not ride that D. Let's get into the recent episode of Real Housewives of Durban, episode 10, whereby the bubbling secrets are coming to light. It's your girl B with the T, and we are back with another recap. Let's get into it. So in this episode, Maria essentially now clears the air regarding the whole dick riding situation, whereby she partakes in a polygraph test to dispel the rumors of her riding that D, which indeed she did not. So y'all, personally, I believe she didn't really have to do the lie detector test, but that's okay because I mean, she wanted to do so. However, I just think the situation was misconstrued rather than it being a question of did it happen or not. Yes, that is just my 2 cents. Let's get into Slee and her troubles, her woes, her daddy issues. So as we know, Slee is not really close with her father regarding, past issues, and she's trying to mend that relationship with her dad through talking it out in phone calls. So in this episode, she essentially gets on a phone call with her father to just hash things out regarding what happened in the past and to kind of see a way forward. But it was kind of a snooze fest. I literally skipped over things. I know it's sorry to say this about somebody's trauma, but it was such a snooze fest. I'm so sorry. Yeah, moving on. So Slee and Amy were talking about their friendship dynamics within the group regarding everything that's happened and everything that's about to happen. And it's just interesting to me because in this little conversation, Slee mentions that it's just the 3 of them. So it's gonna be Slee, Amy, and Sorisha, counting out Angel, in a little gal powwow, which is very interesting to me because it's I thought you guys liked Angel. So when Sorisha's not there, you guys don't like Angel. So why are you still entertaining her if she's not somebody that you really want to engage in? That was just something interesting to just point out, just note it. Something that I can say, all right. So there's a lot of hypocrisy within the group, but I digress. Furthermore, Slee then hosts a fashion dinner with, of course, No Fashion to debut her fashion line, Financially Overstretched, which is an awful name for a brand line. I digress. And in doing so, to create a sense of community, she invites all of the girls except Zama to come and just show her some morale and support. And this, guys, is where things get really messy, starting with the seating. So she, and I will definitely say intentionally, put Angel next to Neil and tried to laugh it off, but she knows what she was doing. Slee, you are not slick. So everybody makes their grand entrances with their beautiful clothing items, which some are quite questionable. However, let's get into the actual meatiness of the dinner. So we are met with Angel the baby, who then decides to offer Maria a heartfelt apology regarding everything that she said about Maria in the past, to which Maria actually does take her apology, keyword take, but not accept her apology. So Maria says she needs a little bit more time to accept her apology because Angel does take 1 step forward and 10 steps back, which is actually true because Angel one day is on people's good graces, in their good books. The next day, she's swearing at everyone and she's disappearing and this and that. So Angel is just a bit of a mess, and I think it's a lot to do with her personal life. However, she needs to see where she fits in if she still wants to fit into the group. As we know, she's recently single, so that is tea as well, and I will find out why and what happened. In addition to this, Maria then addresses the dick riding situation again in the group for the 100th time, just to kind of air out the bubbles of what actually happened. And then she mentions that Sorisha was the one who mentioned Neil's name, to which Sorisha then aggressively said, no, do not put me in this, do not fuggerize me into the situation, which is quite interesting because she ultimately was the person who did mention Neil's name, to which production did post a flashback clip of that whole situation unfolding, which, surprise, surprise, Sarisha babes, you are guilty. You did say that. Furthermore, Amy does ultimately apologize, which is actually quite shocking. She does apologize for it being misconstrued and that she meant no ill intent as to what she said regarding Maria and Neil, which is quite strange because if you are saying something like that, clearly you did mean all the ill intent and all the harm. So I don't know if she now is backpedaling and feels bad, but then say so. Don't say you didn't mean any ill intent. Don't lie, because then your apology might be genuine, but it's a little bit still dishonest. So it's like, But anyway, I think right now her and Maria are on okay terms because she did apologize. This then prompted a whole kumbaya of apologies, whereby now the platform was given to Mabusi to essentially apologize to little old Jojo regarding her racially motivated remarks of calling Jojo quote-unquote white bitch. So in this scene, Mabusi does essentially apologize to Jojo, to which Jojo actually does accept the apologies. So Jojo is kind of growing. I don't know, she's growing on me. She really is growing on me. So yes, love that for the girls. As all of this apology tours are happening, Nonku then calls out Slee and says, hey, but then why aren't you holding your friends accountable for being wrong or interjecting where they're not needed? Referring to Sarisha, to which Slee says, no, like Sarisha isn't wrong. Then they end up giggling and laughing. So it's just like, oh, okay. This then prompts Sarisha the kill, Sarisha the millionaire, to also offer Maria and Neil an apology for raising herself in the whole dick riding situation, which is actually quite shocking given the fact that she stood on the fact that she did nothing wrong. So amidst the apology tours, Sarisha follows suit, offering an apology to both Neil and Maria for what she contributed to the dick riding situation, which is quite odd given the fact that Sarisha stood 10 toes down on the whole fact that she did nothing wrong, as well as her friend Slee even saying, no, Chomi, you did nothing wrong. So which one is it? Like, why are you apologizing if you didn't do anything wrong? Very weird. And also, if it's to like create peace, she's the very same person who keeps saying that people are hypocrites within the group and are not actually peaceful within themselves. So Sarisha, I am calling you out, my boy. What's going on? So sorry, Slee, your friend was wrong. Ultimately, the episode was kind of underwhelming because they were trying to emulate a kumbaya moment, to which it really just sucked the energy and the drama of the show. Only person who stood on business was Neil, because he was calling people out for what they were saying. Because you cannot say something with ill intent and then backpedal and say, no, but I didn't mean it, no, it doesn't work like that. You can apologize for being wrong. That's a whole different scenario. But backpedaling is just like, it's giving excuses. However, I'm really excited to see what the ladies cook up next week to their little trip in Namibia. And hopefully it gives some content. We would love to see the girls slaying bikinis on Instagram as well as the show. But yes, guys, let me know what you guys think regarding this episode. Did you guys really enjoy it? Are you guys still Sarisha stans? I know I'm not. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below who your favorite housewife is as of this season. It's Be With The Tea, your girl, and I will see you in another recap happening next week.